I'm Amena, and welcome back, explorers, to my vlog. Also, if you happen to be new here or are a repeat visitor, be welcome. Be sure to also look at the description below for all credits given. And with that said, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So, I said that I'd talk a little bit more about the Sims 4 challenges I was creating. I actually have names for them, and I will share that with you in a little bit. But first, I'm going to dress up for this episode. So, um, give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm back, and yeah, I'm dressed like an alien. The first challenge I have in mind actually kind of goes along with um my current look, and I'm going to call it the Hunter's Challenge. Well, you know, there are people who love to find aliens or hunt down ghosts, maybe slay vampires or werewolves, and well, there's gotta be a fairy hunters, right? Um, we'll not talk about Mr. Crocker. So he'd be, that would be one definitely interesting character. But so that that's what the Hunter's Challenge is all about. And of course, with the first one, since ghosts were the first sort of official cults in The Sims, or rather The Sims 4, uh, ghost hunting. So let's see. Um, I will definitely have something, but obviously one thing, bringing the dead back to life. Another thing, maybe befriending an angry ghost, or living with them. They don't have to love you. They don't. Oh, that might be an interesting challenge. Oh, never mind, never mind. We won't go there. The next challenge I thought up was inspired actually by the whole life and death expansion pack, because growing up Occult Legacy challenge. The Hunters challenge does not have to be hunters. Oh, does not have to be a legacy challenge. It can be one lifetime and you're done. It can be a ghost hunting one. It can be a vampire slaying one. Uh, Never mind. Growing up, a cult legacy challenge. Now that's different. So what I'm thinking is each, uh, yeah, with each generation is a different occult. So either you grow up being human, or being raised by ghosts, or maybe you start off as alien and, well, you kind of see where it's going. Each generation has a different thing. If you start off as human, you might build your own robot. or servo or whatever. Now, servos originally did count as occults, but now in Sims 4 they're unofficial, which doesn't make sense to me, but it is a thing. So I have an idea, and yeah, a cow plant might be involved, and who knows, maybe I'll have a base game version, but uh yeah. Now the final Sims 4 challenge that I have in mind is actually called Fairy Tale Lives Legacy Challenge. And if you're sitting here thinking, oh, I can just do a Disney princess version. No. My one stipulation, no Disney princesses. These have to be the original fairy tales or obscure fairy tales or anything like that. And I will be posting this stuff over on Tumblr, so I'll talk about it a little bit more later on. But the whole idea is you take your characters, you can name them something that is fairy tale-ish, or yeah, I don't know. You can actually take the names of characters from the different fairy tales, but if you pick a fairy tale, whether it is well known or obscure, and then with that one, with your characters, your Sims, give them a career, a trait, a hobby that relates directly to their fairy tale. Find something within that fairy tale that links to another fairy tale and do that for at least 10 generations. And sometimes that might be easier or harder, and yes, you can do variations on Fairy Tale Lives Legacy Challenge. But we'll mention that in my Tumblr post whenever I do that. But either way, I think it is time for me to get out of this look and return to my original. So give me a second. Okay. I think I'm done with that. So I think it's about time for me to end this episode here and leave you all with us. If you have been enjoying my content, please feel free to leave a like and or subscribe. You can also leave a comment down below in the comment section. Be sure to hit that notification bell because YouTube doesn't always like to share. Be safe, be healthy, and as always, be true to you. Amena, signing out.